Alright, y'all. So I pretty much maxed out this sharpshooting build on RuneSlayer, and I just posted a video like a week ago, before my build was before like the update. I'll put it up on the screen. But yeah, thank y'all for the support on that video. Also on the gold farming guide, they both have like 1,000 views, which is crazy to me. Um, but a few of you guys in the comments asked like about the build and the gear and stuff, so I'm gonna be showing you guys an updated version and pretty much just like a full sharpshooter guide, because this is probably like one of the, if not the best class for PvE. That's just like straight DPS, that is like your own and not like a beast tamer or like a fiend like doing damage for you like a warlock. So yeah, let's start off with what weapon we're using. We're using the Vermilion, which drops from the birds, the red birds in this forest. I honestly forgot the name, like the pterodactyl things. What this bow does is on a critical hit and unleashes a burst of fiery arrows or fury arrows that strike additional enemies in a small radius around the target. That's really good. So basically, every time you crit, you drop like a miniature arrow rain that only hits one time, but say that crits again, then it's like a chain, and then so you want to have like as good of a crit chance as you can on this build, pretty much, which is why I'm gonna get into my gear right now. For my helmet, I have a 4 rune slotted Elder Mask. I have a 5 rune slotted Drogar's Vest because it gives the 3% crit chance, as you guys can see. There's alternatives for this gear, but I'm just going mainly for crit chance and agility as high as I can. But like if a stat has crit chance, I'm gonna be using it. Or if a equipment piece has crit chance, I'm gonna be using it. Which is why for my cape, I use the rat cape over the shadow step drape. Even though the 25 agility versus the 12 agility, see my crit chance right now is 18.7. Say I were to switch this over, it would actually drop down over 1%, and I would only be losing 13 agility. So I think having the crit chance is just better. That's why I'm using the red cape. I have 4 rune-sided elder boots. The runes, if you guys can get like, panther runes are really good. You want to get one of those on these. I don't really remember what vest or chestplate rune is good, or mask rune. They're kind of annoying to get though. So just agility rune works. Um, and then we got the Vermilion. These runes are actually really good. The Elder Treant rune, it gives 12 agility, which is, yeah, which is insanely good. And then I have a Goblin rune on this weapon that gives 6 agility and 3% physical pierce. And I also have a Drogar rune, which gives another 5 agility, 5 strength, and then on top of that, another 5% physical pierce. So in total, we have 8% physical pierce, which is really good because that like helps you bypass armor on enemies or defense. And then now we'll get into the rings. I have just like the guild bags. But yeah, as you guys see, 340 agility, 18.7 crit chance. That's without the buff. If I use my rapid battle aura, I get 390 agility with over a 20% crit chance. And yeah, cooldown like just this build is just really good. Um, for my rings, I'm using the lucky ring, obviously. I'm using the piercing bands, which you should also use for sure. This one is a for sure. This one is just for my golden fairy luck. So lucky ring and Melis's ring are just for luck. If you want straight DPS, don't use these. Um, use this one for sure. Thieves ring gives 10% agility, which also you should use for sure. Um, as well as the focus ring. You can replace the focus ring, put it over lucky ring, Melis's ring, whatever you don't have. Focus ring makes it so you regenerate focus faster, which is just great on any build. But I want the luck, and I mean, I could low-key put the focus ring over the thieves ring, but I don't really care that much. So yeah, I'm never like that low on focus in a fight to where I need it, so I just have the extra agility. The ruby lantern gives just a 3% attack power buff. You get this just by mining, and you could have a chance to get a ruby, and then you have to craft it. And then thief stash, I have 3 agility runes on it. That's the max. So basically all of my armor Alright, so as I was saying, I pretty much have max rune slots on everything. The most you can have on a helmet is 4. Most you can have on a chest plate is 6. I only have 5, unfortunately. As you guys can see, it says engraved. That means that I went to the guild hall, or to your guild or your faction, and I bought one of the rune carvers. It gives you another rune slot, but you can't go over the max. So that's why this is at 5, because it was at 4 before. Rat cape or capes in general, you cannot have any rune slots on. Boots are also 4, so helmet, boots 4, vests or chest plate 6, and then your weapon and your sash both have 3. And then rings and all that stuff don't give you any rune slots. And then I'll be showing you guys my abilities as well, what I have equipped. Arrow Rain, an amazing skill. Piercing Focus, this is really good paired with Ballistic Shot and Dragon Piercer, because every time you land a Ballistic Shot, it will lower the cooldown, which is because Dragon Piercer cooldown is like a minute, or it's really long. So every time you hit a Ballistic Shot, that'll reduce, and the amount it reduces by is actually insane. It All you need to do is land like 4 or 5 Ballistic Shots, and you'll get Dragon Piercer again. So it's just really broken, especially fighting like an Elder Treant or a Spider Mother, or Mother Spider, whatever it's called. Um, I also have Focus Training 2 and 3, and I don't have a 1, but I'll say why. So I'll go over like the actual tech. So Air Rain, Triple Shot. Triple Shot is better than like the multi-shot because it's all just 3 at once, and that is like kind of like it just does a lot more damage at this, like, in the same amount of time, or faster than the other one does. So evolve your thing to Triple Shot, Piercing Focus, Dragon Piercer. Dragon Piercer is like insane. Hunter's Mark. What this does is when you use it while looking at an enemy, or like you have to hover your mouse over an enemy or another player if you're gonna fight them PvP. What it does is it just makes them receive more damage, so it's really good. We got Ballistic Shot, which is this, which stacks with the Piercing Focus and Dragon Piercer, but then that also stacks with the double tap, so it has a chance to fire 2 arrows. So when you're fighting like world bosses, this is going to kind of be your main attack, because there's not really a cooldown. It doesn't take that much focus, and you can kind of spam it, reduce Dragon Piercer cooldown, and then use a Dragon Pierce. We got oh yeah, we already said that. Rapid Battle Aura. When you use it, it gives you an extra 50 agility and 15% speed boost, so you run really fast. You get a lot more agility, which also buffs your crit chance, which is just perfect for this build. Momentum Builder. Gain physical damage for every hit. What that pretty much means is when you're attacking something, you'll get something called momentum up here, and it has like a 5-second timer, kind of. It's like a debuff, or no, it's like a buff for you. So the more consecutive hits you get on an enemy, the more damage you'll start to do. And then if you don't hit them for a certain amount of time, that momentum will be gone. You kind of have to build it back up. But if you're constantly hitting an enemy, you'll just slowly build up a buff for yourself, which is really good. Next I got Bow Mastery. Increases the damage you deal with bows by 10%. This for sure you want. And then Earthwall and Tornado. These are from the Mage Tower. You buy the scrolls. These are both really good. I'll show you why. Tornado, I bet you've probably seen this a ton. You kind of just throw out a tornado and it traps whatever you hit inside of it. So then it's really good. You could throw an arrow rain on top of whatever's inside the tornado. You can M1 it from range, from distance. It's just, it works insanely well with an archer. And then last but not least, we have the Earth Wall, which when you hit something with it, it'll get pushed and go behind it or get trapped. And then you can M1 through it, actually, which is really good as an archer. But then you could also use it to like hop terrain, and it's also really good just to like get some distance between you and your opponent, whoever you're fighting. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the abilities I use. Some that also are good Whirling arrow, I've seen people use it. I don't think it's that great. I'd take triple shot over it. But whirling arrow's not bad. Concussive shot, like evasive shot, dusk walk. Well, that's for my race. Initiative that you get, uh, mark. That's more for like beast tamer. So yeah, pretty much this is like a good loadout. If you can get focus training in there and whirling arrow. Uh, I mean you can switch it up however you guys want. These are my abilities that I choose. I'll show you all the build one more time. But yeah, this is a really good build. I'll show you some clips of me killing the Drogar insanely fast with this build. I know that's like the only boss I really show, but it's just like really easy to showcase DPS on him, and there's no like training dummies in this game. So yeah, I'll roll those clips right now. Oh yeah, oh yeah, dude. Oh my goodness! I just raped. Dude, I got the spotlight, bro, with the fucking crutches. It looks like you're in love with me, Taryn. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope this guide helps you make a really good sharpshooter build. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.